Okay, and we're live, it appears. We appear to be. Hello. Okay, so, idea of today, we're gonna be, we're gonna be playing ANOMIC exactly how the developers would want us to play it. So, vanilla ANOMIC, no sneaky business, no trapdoors, no security doors, just basic, simple ANOMIC. And yeah, basically a live tutorial. Actually, I should have written that in the title. Edit. Okay, ANOMIC live building tutorial. Tutorial, all my tips and tricks. There we go. That's a much better looking title, in my opinion. Save. Okay. Awesome. Right, so, scrap what I just said. We're going to do... Wow, that was quick. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, so first step. Okay, well, let's turn down the game volume for a sec because these sirens get very annoying very quickly. Okay, actually graphics we might turn down by 1 as well, just because we don't really need the render distance, but we do need to see the textures. Okay, so rule number 1, whenever you're on a new plot, you want to work out lighting first. So we're going to grab our industrial lamps as number 1, and you need to work out how much space you need to cover with these lamps. So with the garage plots, for example, you can't place them in the back corner if you're facing underneath where the garage door will go. See, look where the garage door goes? It's going to be where it would be there. So you got to have it closed first. And you want to have it, you want to be pointing your thingy up here. So you got to be having your camera look above the line. But for this one, for the purpose of spreading the light evenly around the base, we're going to put it just outside there as default color as well, just because. So we'll do this about there, because it's roughly the same distance away from the wall as the other one is. Yeah, roughly, maybe a little bit closer. This side is easier because it's nice and symmetrical. We can see with the support beams where things are even. Like that. Okay, so now that you've done your lighting, you can see that it spreads pretty well. As you walk around, it spreads pretty nicely. If you go in the low graphics mode, it'll always have the light going everywhere, especially if you have low graphics in here as well. See, if I increase graphics, it'll get a little bit darker, and then you'll start seeing like ray tracing and reflections and whatnot. So yeah, you can turn it down depending on how you like seeing things. It should make signs easier to read the lower the graphics, because then there's no shadows and whatnot. So I like to have it nice and low, just because it has a lot of plantation and whatnot, it's unlikely that there'll be lots of people with maximum graphics on. So now that we've got all the lighting, now, oh boy, now that we have all the lighting in place, we're going to figure out which side we want people coming into our base. So if this is going to be, for example, a car shop or a car dealership, we want to make, well, this is the design of the plot, we want to figure out which side we want customers to come in, and which side's going to be the staff door. Not every plot has 2 doors, so keep that in mind. You can't always have one door for just the staff and just customers. There will be some plots that have a door for both. My first car dealership I built in this design of plot over here with the circular pillars, the round pillars. But yeah, so now we will get our stuff ready for the door. So you might have seen in one of my more popular videos, I had the desk going along here, and that was actually a good design because it had really good, it had a really good ability for customer flow. You had a lot of, the customers had a lot of room to run around in. So I'll make it so then at the middle of this light is where the customer area stops and then goes along to about here, and then we'll go roughly to about here. So another tip that I have is whenever you're building your counters, I don't like to use the normal counters, and I'll show you why. You're closer to the customer using a wall than with a normal counter. Makes everything easier for everybody. So if you rotate a wall and use it as a counter instead, like this, then you're much closer to the customer. And you can also choose how much of your body you want to protect or how much of your body you want to be seen. Yeah, it's also much easier to blend the color of your walls with the plot color if you can paint your walls first. So get some paints that go well with the lighting, bright colors like really red or dark blue or lime green or cyan. I think this is cyan here, toothpaste. They're way too bright, and with the lighting it's a bit of an eyesore. Your customers might not want to walk in at that point. Lime green, same sort of deal. Maybe not so much with the textures, but when you go low graphics mode, it'll do the same thing. Low graphics also with institutional white. If you have too much white in your project, when people go low graphics mode, light will reflect everywhere and people get really annoyed. Black isn't always the best solution either, because it's too gloomy of a color. So you want to look for browns, pastel colors. So pastel light blue is a good one for the floor if people are going to see the textures. Having grays and browns for walls is normally a good idea, but you want to have a warm brown. So like the dark orange, for example, or rust. Rust is a nice one, very close to red in color. And if we blend it with a reddish brown as the floor, that looks pretty warm and inviting. That sort of gives you the vibe of like a log house in like a cold area. So but then at night time you also got to think, because the lighting does weird things at night as well. So you might want to have a little bit of a lighter brown as the floor. So I'll grab a fawn brown as the floor. Well, that looks a bit more like vomit now, not gonna lie. A green with the red. You may have to spend a bit of time fiddling with this, because this is going to be what's going to be attracting a lot of your customers. Green is a good color. This looks like grass on the ground, which is good. And the green is very inviting. Green colors in general do a lot with people's emotions. Yeah, I'm not going to go low oh, actually, I think I might. It's because probably most of your customers will be in a lower graphics mode. So that gets rid of a lot of the textures. So in terms of lighting, if we go down another graphics quality, it should get rid of it. Yep, so this is the threshold at which the lighting turns off. Oh, great. Just another hacker. Right, spawn back in and try that again. Unfortunately, we can't remove the hackers from this game. We're not admins. We just have to keep going back. Yeah, I know, it's annoying. Oh boy, I haven't muted radios yet. There we go. And we're back. Hacker's not in there because he cheats. Okay, so that's done. The lights may not look like they're on, and that's because when you go low graphics mode, you turn off a lot of light emitters as well, because emitted light acts like a texture. Oh boy, that is definitely a cheater. Okay, so let's get to building. So this one here, what color did we use for that? We used slime green. So you want to get your walls, and you want to make sure that you've selected slime green for your walls. And you want to get your body like this, with your camera mode looking at your body like this, just so then you can see how much of your body is going to be cropped off when you place your first wall down. So about this is good here. And then you want to meet the corners each time you place a wall, so it looks nice and smooth. If you're not very good at placing them, a way you can avoid it is to place the walls on the ground, just to turn off your, to like crop corners and stuff. Like doing this to end the corners quickly. I'll let you guys in a sec. In terms of adding people to building privilege, press P, click whitelist, and then you can click, let's have a look. So we're going to find Havoc. Oh, where is he? Oh. Let's have a look, see if we can see. Alec, Havoc, there we go. And Kool-Aid with a K, there we go. Into, oh, wrong person. Kool-Aid, there we go. Okay, that's good. They've got build perms. So we can see that the walls are pretty nice and flush. You might want to go again because it does snap to grid to a certain extent. And snapping to grid means that it'll snap it to a certain measurement of units. So it doesn't have a specific like measurement of unit. It'll just say units. So when you're doing like developer mode in Roblox, like Roblox Studio, it'll just say units for the measurement. It won't actually give you the unit that it's using. Okay, so we need to, you might want to also turn down your mouse DPI. I have a button for that on my mouse. But yeah, that is really flush. That's probably the best you'll get. I know there's a line there, but people probably won't notice all of that. Okay, so now that we've done 2 walls, 3 is probably the limit. 3 is probably all you'll need for this plot specifically, before you get too close to the other wall. So there we go, that's nice there. So if you do a 3rd wall, you may notice that it gets a little too close to the wall. I like to have my owner doors up against the wall too. So, is Jim on? Yeah, it is. I'll let Jim on in. I can just find him in the player list. There he is. He's got perms. Okay, so owner door. You don't have to have your owner doors as the same color. You might want to have 2 different tones to use in your base. For green, you might want to use a red, like a maroon, to counter it. If we have a look at how it contrasts with the green, it looks pretty good. Maroon is a nice color for woods. Not gonna lie, this song is not very bussin'. There we go. Okay, so owner door. We'll get that in here. I'll put it about here so it's not too close to the other door. So we're going to have 2 different ways to get in because of the style of base that we're building. So we'll go wall and we'll go slime green, rotate it nicely, and then line it up flush with the edge of this door here, like so. So that's that done. That looks pretty nice. Okay, now we get another owner door, and we're going to put it about here, but we're going to have to make sure it's in maroon. Where are you, maroon? There you are, or maroon. Depends how you want to pronounce it, like that. That looks good. So, you want to make sure the flat side of the door is facing the outside, and the deep side with the extra wall is facing the inside where the staff are going to be. So then you always walk out an open door, like it's going to swing like that. you never have to exit with the door hitting you. Oh boy. So, hopefully he doesn't kill us, that'll be annoying. Wall, we'll go... Okay, maybe not a wall now. So now that you've got the deep side on the inside, you want to grab a gun detector, and you can keep it in maroon, or you can change it to slime green. I'm going to go maroon for this, or maroon. I'll just say maroon, because that's how it's spelt. And you can just plonk it in like so. This is also good because as people try and picklock your doors, it'll beep. So it'll let you know when someone's trying to rob you. You have to line up the back of these with the back of the wood, because they're very tricky when it comes to doors. Like that. And it shouldn't show through the other side. There we go, yep, nice. We rotate this one too. Like so. Now we can't see it through there, which is good. So when people have a gun or when they're trying to picklock your door, it should beep, which is nice. So we can lock both of these just for safety reasons. So that looks pretty good, that looks pretty homely. Now we need to add walls above, but these aren't going to be they're not going to chop off that much. It's just for viewing purposes. We're going to hold it up to this. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Thank you. Like that. Oh, that's in maroon. Actually, let's keep it in maroon. Doesn't actually look too bad. Dual tone base, maroon roof. Let's try and another one. Okay. And we'll line it up to the edge there. Like this. That's good. Oh, no, too high. Again, you have to fiddle a bit to get it right. Come on, baby. There we go. That is probably worse. That is probably the best we'll get. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. Okay. Then we'll go down a little bit for this one. Okay, that is not the best we can have. Let's grab a wall again. And we'll try again. And plonk it on. Again, it's too low. We'll try one more time. You gotta just keep trying again. Hey, Dog Gaming. You're the one that was encouraging me the most to play ANOMIC, and now I am. Yay! Okay, that looks about as smooth as it's gonna get. Boom. There we go. Okay, that is good. That, I'm happy with that. I'll stay with that. Walls and doors. Yeah, I know it's you. Walls tend to line up with the same width as doors, so as long as you get it flush with each other, you should be right. There we go. Okay, that's looking spicy. That is looking actually pretty nice. I like that. Dual tone base. But then we have to keep this side nice and green. So we'll get another wall. Now, if you ever run into a problem like this, where you've got just a little bit too much sticking out, what you can do is place one wall out to the edge of the wall on the outside. And there's a little bit sneaky. Do that, and then, oh, no, that's actually not going to fit at all. I'm going to grab a wall and slime green. And we can get it right there. Nah, it's a gap. It's too much of a gap. We'll just get a normal wall. I'm going to add him to perms. I just need a sec. Like that. So that's got no gap in the middle. That's awesome. Sure, I'll take a scorpion. 2, 3. How much room do I have? Okay, that's as much. I can't take any more stuff, guys. That scorpion didn't even go into my invent. Wall middle in slime green again. Should line up nicely. Yep, we can see it lining up. Guys, I can't take any more. My inventory's full. Okay, maybe that didn't line up the best, but we can fix it. If we remove this and have this in slime green, boom, that is pretty nice and smooth, if I do say so myself. Oh, that's the hacker again. So it's coming together. It's coming together. It's looking good. Sorry, my parents are just doing some reciprocity. So we have a pretty nice looking base there so far. Now we're just... oh. So slime green again, and we're going to add a wall. Hey, I'll take a Kalash. Like that. That's lined up nicely. And that too. But then we can do the sneaky trick in this one because it's up against a wall. So just push it right in there. Like that. Oh, that's just not lined up. I can try that again. Unfortunately, this might be where it snaps the grid. Yep, it is doing it. So you'll always have a little bit of an edge there. We can fix that pretty easy just by doing this. You may want to add a window yourself to a part of the wall here. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, what the? Okay. So this is going to make it a little bit more thief-proof. Just being able to hear the door and then you can come out to say hello or whatever. And it gives you two different entrances so you know what the deal is. With this base, if you're not intending for people to come through this door, what you can do is, to stay safe as well, you can just stay on the outside there. Grab a text sign small and then make it say, please use other entrance, or go around the other side. That's a nice way to politely tell people that they're not going the right way. Or you can just say staff door and then say customer door on the other side, which is what I'll do for this base. I'll put it nicely in the middle. No. Can I do it up top? No, I can't. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to slap it outside. Right there? No. I'll put it here. It's probably the best spot. Like this. So that's down. Now you change the text and say, please use the door on the other side of the building. This door is the staff door. Staff door only. There we go. So now we can... oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, poop. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh. I hadn't saved yet. I actually hadn't saved yet. Oh my goodness. Oh. No. Just breathe, Blink. Just breathe. Breathe, Blink. My goodness. Holy crap. Okay. Right. We're gonna have to start that again. I have the time, and it's only been like 20 minutes. We can do it again. We can do it again. I just have to grab this plot again. You saved? Nah, that's just brought it back to that one. Crap. Balls. Rightio. That is a big oof. That was, man, okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to pretend that that didn't happen. And, start again. So we'll do the lamps in the middle, but on the ends this time. Like so. And one up here as well. So now we've got to get the walls again. Let's try a different wall color. We'll change the color. Black. No. What's lavender like? Oh yeah, I tried lavender before. Lavender's pretty nice. Pastel violet. We can do that for the floor. Pastel green. Ooh, I like that. We'll keep the pastel green for the floor. Okay, so this is a lot brighter. I think we can work with that. So new yellow is that, and then pastel green is the floor. Where did that go? Where are you, pastel green? Luring green? Slime green? Nope, wrong one. Where are you? Just so then I know for reference. Pastel green, there you are. So pastel green and new yellow. Pastel green, new yellow. Okay. We could also be a repair shop. You guys might not know how to do that. That might actually be helpful. I'll make it a repair shop. So if we can get a car in here, that would work pretty well. We'll save it for now. We'll get a team pickup because it's a very generic car. And we'll just drive it on in and make some markers where it needs to go. Sheriff, you're being a little bit annoying, dude. Oh, I forgot which way is which. I want to make sure there's nicely in the middle too. Get it nicely in the middle. That's looking good. Okay, that is pretty straight. That's good, right there. And then we can get out. Close the door. Lock the door. So then we can build around this as an example. So the wheels are basically flush with the edge of the car. So what we'll do... Oh, why is it gone wonky all of a sudden? Can I move it myself with the hands? Something's not right. Something really isn't right. There we go. There we go, that's straightened. So we'll get the wall again. And we just got to place it at the front where the car is. Team pickup was also a very long car. So that will be good for length purposes there. And then we can get... Oh, we'll start by doing it on this one actually. When you're an advanced car dealer, I'm pretty sure you get a repair kit. So that'll be good. That'll actually be pretty good. Because you can repair cars as well as sell them. Yellow as well, because it's so bright in color, is very good at reflecting light, but not too much light because it's not white, if that makes enough sense. We should actually just do it a little bit further, but what I'll do is I'll get a wall middle instead, because it's a bit shorter. Don't have to go the full length. Okay, that's good. We can get a wall, a normal one. Surprised they haven't died, in all honesty. Haven't been killed by anyone. There we go. That's a nice height. Because it reflects into so much light, it's hard to tell that you've made a mistake. Okay. Then we can get own a door as well. And I guess we could make this a... We could make this side for customers if we really wanted to. Like that. That'll just open nicely and the door disappears. That's a nice look. Let's have a look what it looks like from the outside and if it's really noticeable first. Ah! What device are you using? I am using a Surface Pro 6, 16 gigs of RAM, Core i7, half terabyte SSD, integrated graphics. So there we go, that fits a car nicely. Yeah, now I guess we work on the grates. So what I got to do is press V to remove it. And then you need to get bars. Ooh, bars. And then put them in the middle of the little notch that you would normally use to lift the door and the edge here, and just in the middle of that. And you would normally use a grey as well. Okay, now we need to get grey. Ooh, cadet blue, I'm not sure. I need a grey, sand blue. Because the blues are too blue. Because you want something that you're going to have stuff driven on. Cadet blue. Ah! No problem, Bram Bram. Medium stone grey. That is the default grey. That's probably the best grey you can get. Flint is a darker one and is normally nicer. It's a lot more pastel-y. And if you put it nice and close to the ground, then it'll be very user-friendly. Like that. That's nice. Some people can drive on it with ease. Can put that nicely. Someone just keeps running through our base. And then we can test it as soon as we're done, I guess. Oh, hey Bangladesh, hey Dog Gaming. Try electric blue. Oh, I know what that looks like. It's not my personal favorite. What a lot of shops do in real life is they have a bar that goes across the middle. I'm not sure if I want to do that. It might take up too much space. We'll do this, like that, to cap off the ends. Where the end of the car will be, sort of. There we go. That looks pretty nice, don't you think? Oh, who's this? Oh, yep. One sec. One sec. I'm going to add everyone to the whitelist again. There we go. Interact. Now we can save plot as well. And not remove plot. Save plot. They put the buttons way too close to each other. Okay, so let's open this baby up. We're going to spawn in our team pickup. Probably the longest vehicle that people will use. And then we'll drive it on in. And we have cars on our roof somehow. And and we'll drive it on in. There we go. And so almost regardless of the way that you drive in, you're right there, Buckaroo. Almost regardless of the way you drive in, you'll get on top of the grates. I can just flip and go forward. Ah, I'm stuck. Okay, that looks not bad. That's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Another method people use, I will show you guys as well. Hey! Another more common method people use that is very popular is get a wall, a normal wall, get it in whatever color you want, put it across. I need to close this for a sec. You need to make it a little bit closer to the middle than normal. So put it about knee height and about, yeah, put your mouse cursor in the middle of the little separator between the door and the wall, about knee height and place. And then do the same on the other side if you can. Get it about the same height and about the same distance again from the other side and place. So that looks pretty good. The next step is to get the bars low and in a grey colour. We'll use dark stone grey because that's also a nice one. And you want to start with a shallow angle. That's easy to climb with a car. And then just rotate it twice each time, but 3 times on the last one, just so then you can get all the way to the top. You may want to delete some depending on how it's looking, or you can just go flat straight away. And then just make sure your corners line up nicely with each other, like so, to make sure it's nice and smooth for the cars to use. Just line up those edges nicely. Ah. I need to place bars, bro. Bars low. Try and put them in place. Another handy trick is to line up the bars themselves. Makes things look nice and flush. Very easy to place when you do it that way. I don't know why I wasn't doing it before. There we go, that looks epic. So now when we open the door, it should look very good. Very nice indeed. We can close that again. Now we're going to try our best to line up. We'll get the angle correct. I know we can do that. Actually, what we can do is put a lot of bars like this across, so we don't need to mark another angle. How close is that to the wall, actually? Ooh, very close. That might actually be good. If I line that up nicely, like this, delete these, remove that, get a wall. Can you give me 1 mil? I don't have that much. I'm gonna join you. Okay. Wall in the new yellow, because it's a color that we picked before, about knee height as well. Make sure it lines up nicely with that, so we can place more bars on. There we go. Now, get the bars low again, and rotate it down to the, yes you can have perms, I'll give them to you in a sec. And gotta line it up like that. Ah! No, it's in yellow. Whoops. You want to have it in dark stone grey. Like this. Let me get the perms. Wolfie Storm. There we go. Back to building. Bars low. Dark stone grey. And we want to line up that bar, the round bit of bar, with the bar that's already down. And somehow it's just lining itself up by itself really nicely. That looks epic. Somehow that's looking really, really, really good. So that's actually not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. It doesn't line up nicely with the middle, but we'll just have to go with it. We'll get another wall in new yellow. Doesn't have to be because we're going to delete these later. Just need to be lined up. Like that. Bars low again, and you want to go in dark stone grey again if that's the colour that you picked. You're wanted. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. Place you. Then line you up again. Place. How is it looking so straight? It's amazing. Place, and the last one on the end, rotate maybe 2 times, and then you want to try, maybe even rotate it once if you need to. And you just want to make it so that it will tilt up a bit and slow the cars from going over the edge. See, the new yellow is reflecting light really well. It's very bright in your eyes. That's what you don't really want. That's why pastel colors are really good. So we'll do 3, so this is the last one. And the last one we rotate up once. Can you say pop cat? Yes, I can. Oh, Bangladesh. So that's that. I'm going to get the bars low just for supports. Just then it looks like it's actually being held up by something. Ah, this is not looking very good on the end. It's hard to see. I'm just going to give that a go. There we go. Oh, actually, it doesn't look too bad. This one's going to be the hardest though. Okay, that is not... Oh, no, that's too far back. We need to bring that one forward more so it lines up properly. Does that line up? Only just doesn't. I did say Popcat. Yo, Bangladesh, can you give me money? Funny. That doesn't look lined up to me. That'll just have to do us. I think I'm just gonna have to say that I'm happy with that. But I'm not! Oh, man. Why'd I do this to myself? I'm just gonna do this, the normal trick. Line that up with that. And I'll just line up this as close as I can to the others. Like this. Boop. And delete the middle. Oh, now it's too far across. Why? I had it. It looks so good. Now, I know it's taking a long time, but with patience... Oh, wait, hang on. What's it saying? Good things come to those who wait. That's what it is. So we just got to line this up in the middle. Come on. Like that. Yeah. And boop. Now it's good. Okay, now it's good. Now I'm happy. That's looking good. Now we can remove the bits we had on before. So now it's looking, now we can give it a test, I think. I think we can test it. Let's put this down and we'll just save for now. I reckon even if it doesn't work, I'm still going to keep it the way it is. Only one car can fit so far, peeps. Ah! Go up! Oh, hang on, hang on. Ah, there we go. Nice, it fits. It fits. Ah! Okay, 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 okay. Shush. You can go now. And we can... Oh, we can't actually crouch in there. Zawad. Whitelist. Zawad. Done. So that's looking good. Oh, okay. You might have to do a few goes there, bro. So I'm thinking of replacing the door, seeing as I've got a... Oh my goodness, I don't think you can fit that in here. Okay, we'll get an owner door again. Let's try dark. Let's try the door in dark stone grey. Oof, nah, I don't like that. New yellow. When you say yellow instead of yellow, it makes me feel British. Hey! Let's rotate, rotate, rotate. Why does that same guy keep running through my base? How can I build when you guys are in the way? Ah! Move! Move! Wolfie! I need to be able to see. I hear a shotgun. I don't think we're safe. Come on. Boom. Ah, no. Come on. The yellow is really hard to see on. I don't know if you guys can tell. That'll just have to do us. Now we'll get the normal wall. Has that met the wall? Yeah, it has. Awesome. Awesome sauce. That's good. I like it. Now the door will open like that. Awesome. That looks good. You may need a bit more practice at getting in. You need to go right down the middle. Your wheels go on the metal bits. Yes, yes, yes. You can't fit more than one car, people. Okay, now we get the windows. And you gotta make sure they're in default color. Let you in? I gave you perms. Could have sworn I gave you perms. What you might want to do is do angled windows just for something special and fun. To be different. To put yourself out there. Because having the design of grates that I have, it's not uncommon. So you may want to do something like that to put yourself above the rest. Boop. And then, oh, whoopsie. How's he going to get that out? Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Okay, try this again. The glass is a bit wonky. I think I'll just have to stick to doing normal glass. Not gonna lie. Because I like things to be perfect. With just a little bit of overlap. You won't be immune to hackers, but you'll be immune to normal players with guns. That's for sure. Just a little bit of overlap. My eyes are hurting from focusing so hard. Almost every stream is a building tutorial. Havoc, saying trash is like a recipe for getting killed. Just saying. Because it just makes people mad, and then they'll want to kill you more. Did I just click? I shouldn't have clicked. I don't think I did. I should have put it more further out of the wall. I'll sort that out later. Laters. Wall in new yellow. Ooh, that gave me an idea to fix the problem. When in doubt, block it off with a wall. Don't use that as a... Don't quote that, but it's a good way to fix things in ANOMIC. Don't use that as your life lesson or whatever. Don't take that away as what you learnt from today. Then you can use a wall low, rotate that bad boy, and slap it on upside down. Like so. And do the same up here. Come on. There we go. That's looking pretty fire. I like that a lot. Now you can get a wall middle. This should be tall enough. Should be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right there. Awesome. That looks so good. I'm so happy with that. Now we can leave this open permanently, and then people can come in. We can leave this all open, I guess. And we can even have a sign up here that says repair kits and their prices. Text sign small. It's so bright. You're not the only one struggling with this. What in the... I may need to put like support beams that'll help cars get on or something. If I use bars, normal bars, and rotate them like so, and then pop them up like if I can actually see. Hey, can you move for a sec? And I can put them. Actually, how tall is the bars low? What if bruh, can we just move our cars, please? Handgun. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I no need no handgun. We'll just put these as support blocks for now, temporary. Use some bars. And we're gonna get that good old dark stone grey as the support to help cars get in. Bars. I don't need no health booster, bruh. I'm pure. Move, bruh. I need to be able to see, bruh. I'll just make the bottom lip flush. How does that look? It's kind of weird, not gonna lie. How could I make supports that look good. I'll do this. Make it flash like that. Trouble is, the reason why I haven't done this already is because you have a block limit. Yeah, you can show me the base later, that's fine. I should be on tomorrow as well because it's Friday. You can show me then as well. We'll do the same over here too, I think. Just because it looks good, I guess. And so then people don't fall down the crack. Like that. We'll do the same in the middle. Again, running low on our blocks. There we go. That's looking pretty fire, if you ask me. That is pretty spanking beautiful. Can I fit another bars in here? Sort of, not really. Come on in. Bro. You did it wrong, boy. I got them for free. Just need something to stop the cars. There we go, that should stop them pretty well. So, I should probably change to the team before I actually start writing what the prices are. Where should the other door be? So we can put a car sales inquiries sign here. So if you have any questions about buying a car, you can ask them here. Gonna make a nice little walkway for staff that'll go along here. A staff exclusive walkway. That's what I'm talking about, bruh. Bruh. Actually, we'll make it another. We'll turn it into another desk, another counter. Last owner door we can put here in new yellow. This is actually a really good base. I'm going to use this for a long time. It's probably the most time I've spent on a base in a long time. He just came in to say Obama. I'll block this off temporarily, I guess. Oh, that's quite bright. I might actually not have a wall there, and I'll put glass instead. Window, default color. Try the window again. Gotta make sure the panels are evenly spaced for the sake of my sanity. Do a wall again. Havoc left, I think. I reached my limit. No way. No way. I'm not even close to being done. That's what you get for using them. Okay, now we have to start removing stuff. Get rid of that one. Ah! Oi! I need to put more necessities down. You darn kids. Ooh. Okay. Wall. In new yellow. Slap you there. Nice. Now we get a text sign wide. Spin you around. Someone's using what I used to wear. I guess we have to sort of do it like that. Boop. You just got to be in, bro. That's looking pretty spicy. Okay, now hopefully we can put just 2 more things down. Just 2 more. And we're going to do these in default color, so it suits better. Just hope they both fit. Wardrobe's the last one. There we go. Okay, that's the prox limit. I didn't even do the security doors either. It's interesting. You know what? I'm going to remove this text sign and put it indoors instead. Text sign wide. I need to open this door if I want to get through. And I can put you on in here. There we go. And then save plot, very important. Don't forget to do it. Kinda wanted a computer and a pot plant, but it looks like we've run out of space for that. We may be able to just take out a light. If I can fix this door. It's quite dark. Why did that look red? Let's remove all the lights and replace them in a better fashion. Industrial lamp, there we go. That's one light, and then we'll just have two, probably like this, and then one at the end here. Like that. There we go. That's all we need. 3 is all we need. But then we still don't have enough blocks to do... I have an idea. If we put a wall in new yellow, like that. Come on. Server's got a lot of work to do, I think. A default color window. Plonk. 1. Plonk 2. And plonk 3. We might not have actually saved any blocks by doing this. I don't think we have. Ah. Why do you guys type so much? So do we have any blocks left? Yes, we do. 1 block. Awesome. Actually, we needed 2 blocks. 1, 2. No, can't place it. Okay. We don't necessarily need the wardrobe, but it looks nice under there. What can we do to save blocks? It's a big question. How wide is a wall? Same width as that. Okay. Fine, I'll take it. We'll go bars, and we'll save 1 block by doing this, which is perfectly enough for the security doors. The biggest problem right after their moderation issues with this game is their block limits. There we go. Now we need a gun detector. I guess we could have it in dark stone grey, that wouldn't hurt. Just outside there. Close the door, bruh. Okay, that looks good. Okay, not bad, not bad. It looks good. Now we can do the signs. We'll save the plot. We'll reset character, and then we can go to the team that we're going to use. Wardrobe removes the team items. So if you spawn in with a uniform or something like that, you can remove it. It's pretty good. So we should now have a repair kit as a purchasable item. Yep, there we go, repair kit. There we go. What? I think I spelled it wrong. Probably keep it. I can sell it as a custom seat. Just pop it in the shed. Ow! I am upside down. There we go. All ready for business. Oh, sorry. Hey, Hyperolks. It's hard to say two words starting with H in a row. Ooh, OG Simpot 9000. Your prices look pretty good. Yeah, your prices look pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. Yep, that sounds about right, yeah. Yeah, I can use the prices. Everyone gets such a buzz when they see that something's live on YouTube. They all want a piece of it. Where is Zawad? Let's move this to up here. Right in the middle. There we go. You guys might recognize this song if you've seen all my old videos. Hey, Sprayfy. Well, I'll be here for a bit. There may be a few problems with ANOMIC, but I will be streaming it quite often. Because you guys apparently love ANOMIC. So, yeah. I just built a car dealer. This was a live... yeah, you can find me doing this quite often. Yeah, I'll be here for a while. Yeah, our way to Big Red House to gun shop. It's really good. Prices load. Quacker Omega. Ball. Yeah. You know what? I kind of want to test out the thingy. I'm gonna go around and drive in my car. 1 second. Let's put this car on the road, and let's try and drive it in. So it should be pretty user friendly. Should stop you as soon as you get to the end. Just drive up and on. Oop. Okay, I see how it's... Okay, yep. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, maybe it's not so... Should be able to do it straight away. Should be able to go front in and just go straight in. Alrighty, let's go straight up and on. Oop. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem. Okay, that'll just have to do us, I guess. No, that doesn't do us. Let's try it one more time. We'll try and get it really straight. This should work just fine. I don't know what the problem is. It could be the elevation. The default ground nearby could just be a little bit too tall. That was so close. Another way you can avoid this is to make walls that go along here. That would do a good job. Lol. Tried to steal my car, boy. Too bad. Let's get a window block in default color as guidance to help people get in nice and straight. Now I don't remember which one it is, which direction. I would have to try rotate till it's straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that should be good guidance to help cars in. You know what, I may delete these just to fit more windows. Just for guidance. Text sign wide. I need window. There we go. Ah! 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 Oh, what in the... I'm stuck. I'm going. Go! Yes! Okay, that was a traumatic experience. We may have to do it again, lol. There we go. That should be much better. And we'll save plot. Get out of sports car. Bruh. Hey, I guess he needs repairs. See if he can get it in. You may need to get a run up. He might need a run up. What's he saying? Ah, there we go. Oh, so close. Keep trying, dude. That should just guide him in. Should just be able to gun it and go all the way up. No, dog gaming. Don't say that. Okay, can I try now? Can I try now? Please. Hey, there we go. I'm gonna nudge him. Ugh. There we go. Nudged him in. My phone is stuck in my hand. There we go. I just need to do one more thing to make it work properly. Once he gets back in his car, I can give it a go. Now just reverse. Reverse! Ow. Nice. Okay, now we need to rotate this. This is just the problem solving part. Solve any problems you run into early so you don't have to solve them later. So that's 9. Boom. Just drive in, dude. It shouldn't be that hard. Bruh. He's making it look harder than it really is. That was so straight. How did he miss? Come on, first try, baby, let's go. First try, baby, let's go. Oh, so close, so close. I'm so close. This is only slightly annoying. Ah! There we go, there we go, there we go. Hey! Hey! Someone tried to picklock their way in. Greetings, I would arrive for about 5 seconds since I have to go so soon, lol. Fair. Did I die? I think I did. And now I gotta go, bye, bye Tom. Bye Tommy. Now gun detector here, in the medium stone grey or dark stone grey. So now pick lockers with guns should be able to be detected. Pick lockers will be killed on sight. Ah. This is a security door, by the way. A very simple one. I considered making a one-way door for this base, but I don't think I need it. Now we can get a desk. In default color. Finally, what do you mean finally? What is final? Folding chair in really black. You guys, if you watch me, you know, like, reminds me of a banana. Yes, it does. It would. Yes, a little bit of brown and lots of yellow. I can understand how it would look like a banana. Not exactly what I'm going for with that though, but yeah, I guess, yeah. Television can go here too, I guess. Small plant. Oofs. So now I guess we can, you should remember, yeah. Oh, just reached the limit, bruh. I'll get rid of the TV. Bars in dark stone grey. Rotate, 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 rotate. I need help at my car dealership. Where's your car dealership? Is it over there? Oh yeah, I think that is yours. I need to have a look at yours too. I remember saying I would. It's a hobo. Hobo Joe. Real moment. Ah! He made his door so good I can't get out again. Oh, there we go. I'll see you, Sprayify. Thanks for coming. Hopefully I'll see you in the chat of a future stream soon. Get out of computer. Yes. Oh, okay. Very soon. Like 30 seconds. And I'm live, by the way, Mum. Just got to add a middle window in default color. Some people can get up easy. Right, done. Okay guys, thanks for coming if you did. It was really nice of all you guys to pop in today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I guess I will see all of you in tomorrow's stream. I am very, very likely to do ANOMIC again tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all in either the chat, in the comments of a future video, or in the chat of a future stream. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys laters.